Some huge changes, guys, coming to Rocket League and the entire esport ever since the acquirement by Epic Games of Psyonix Studios taking over this game. It seems finally their first big change is underway. Now, late last week, we talked about Cloud9 departing this esport and Rocket League entirely after around 3 years of being widely regarded as one of the top names in the esport. This very concerning because previously, months prior, we had 13 different RLCS, that's top teams out there, also have an open letter and complained to Psyonix about a lack of communication and other issues with the league itself. Ever since then, Cloud9 has departed. Other orgs are actually rumored to do so as well. If you guys do not know, Lawler has a great breakdown, a lot faster than I do as well. We cover a lot of stuff here on the channel. Unfortunately, I can't get to everything right on time. I will link his video down below on this as he greatly explains the format of this brand new league and this brand new esport of Rocket League, which will never look the same. Now, luckily enough, I have had a couple of Rocket League players out there also to compete in this upcoming changes of Rocket League as well reach out to me so graciously and talk about this, what seems to be RLCS and RLRS, that being the Championship Series and Rival Series, will entirely be done and replaced by this brand new format. I do apologize about the quality of this image, guys, but pretty straightforward. It's now going to be a brand new format to rival that of CSGO and their new major system. If you guys don't know, Road to Rio has qualifying events that actually lead up to the major, and the teams with the highest points actually do qualify for the major, as well as another Valve esport out there, that being Dota, has similar systems aligned with this brand new format consisting of 3 splits, 3 regional events per regions. That means 3 NA regional events, 3 EU regional events, alongside a weekly league as well. A total of what is going to be over 20 events throughout the entire year. Also with each split having 1 major, and overall throughout the entire year, just 1 gigantic world championship. It's obviously pretty insane, especially coming from a Rocket League over the past, couple of years. We have seen probably, we've seen events here and there. Don't get me wrong, guys, tiny events here and there. Outside of the DreamHack circuit, though, nothing consistent and nothing big outside of the Rival Series and the Championship Series in terms of events. This just flips that all on its head and makes a gigantic change for the entire esport, which is going to be very wild to see how it affects everything, because it certainly will. Especially when you consider Cloud9 likely knew of these changes and still backed out. And also brought to us by another Esports Observer article, also touched on by Lawler in his video. That's going to be Cloud9 Jack Etienne, also talking about why Cloud9 left. And it does make you think. As he says, I love Rocket League and wanted to continue, but the cost of running the team far outstripped the support from the developer. I hope to return if these conditions change. And so it does make you wonder, along with other rumors out there about teams like maybe Rogue or Mouse Sports also departing the esport entirely. I do believe Lawler has said that Rogue maybe not the case with them. We'll see exactly what happens. But if Cloud9 is willing to leave, which by the way, and this might not be very relevant, but the first thing I think about is Cloud9 in a game like CSGO. They have openly admitted when it comes time for building their brand and exposure, CSGO is great for an organization, but they open and actively lose $1 to $2 million per year in Counter-Strike, and they still maintain a roster in that esport. So it does, dawn on me as maybe a little bit of a concern if they can't keep up with whether it's rising salaries or the cost of competing in Rocket League. And of course, what he does state is a sheer lack of communication from the developer, that being Psyonix. It does make you wonder if Cloud9 is willing to pull out with how big of funds and backing they have. Are other smaller organizations also going to follow suit? And to wrap up with this one, guys, again, talking to a few of the players out there, thanks to those who actually reached out. I love hearing their opinions as well. I am excited, though. It might be a bit concerning on one side of things, but it is super exciting to see a big change coming to Rocket League with far more events. And I do like the format on paper. Execution is key, and that's again where I worry, because we've seen maybe a lack thereof when it comes time for execution and communication between Psyonix and all the organizations. Can they change that up with a brand new, hugely changed format? But I do like 3 individual splits, each split having a major and 1 world championship each entire year. It makes things just so much more fun. Yes, we saw the rise of RLCS, and it was very, very fun to watch on a weekly basis, but maybe that's just not a sign of the times that Psyonix or Epic Games or Rocket League wants for its future esports. I'm excited to see these changes, and once enacted, if they are done right, if other organizations will come back or actually join Rocket League, and where this will go for the future. But I would be dumb to say that this is not a huge risk. this could mean some great things, and it could mean some bad things for the future of Rocket League. What do you guys think about that? Again, Lawler's great video will be linked down below as well. If you guys follow Rocket League strictly, he's the channel you also should be following as well. He keeps more up to date on this stuff than I possibly can. Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy. Drink your Wawa, drink your coffee. We got videos coming out all day long, all week long. Until then, take care. Okay, bye.